French, and I've just been working on painting window frames and stuff, which I don't like it, but it's part of it. So this is not attached. I just popped the window back in because why not? I actually took this one out because it would be too much of a pain in the butt to paint. If it was in there, it's already annoying because it's built. That kind of thing I like to paint before I build it, but luckily these windows, see that slot? You can slide the plastic up out so long as you haven't attached it. So I'm going to be pulling those out to paint them, so that'll be easier. But yeah, I've been painting this, as you saw, the inside of that, as well as sanding the floor down there some more. It's gonna need more. Everything's gonna need more coats and more touch-ups, but I was getting that started in there. I think this floor is gonna be dark. Last night I didn't film it, but I went through this box of furniture, but not the bags of little things, and checked out everything. There's a lot of things in good shape that just don't go, and then there's things just in bad shape. Obviously it's like supposed to be a turn of the century house, so that over there is the ice box, literally a fake cube of ice in the freezer to keep things cold. But since it was like a little post office, oh excuse me, I have my nose itches, post office and general store, there are 2 counters, one short and one long, and some shelves. So I might make these darker and use them in the coffee shop. But for now, I pulled out some furniture that I didn't mind from my mom's stuff. I am not going to use the mattress, it's just falling apart. I'll make my own. I think I'm going to paint these black and just have a bed, a dresser. This needs to be re-glued, and hopefully I can pull out those handles to make it easier to paint. These are actual working drawers. So I'm gonna have the bed, the dresser. I kind of like this basket. I think if the room is black and white and then have a lot of plants and some wicker, that would be pretty. But we had this, it's not a desk really, but I'm gonna make it into a desk. And a random chair. There was 3 random chairs, none of them matched, so I do need to get tables and chairs for the cafe for sure. But I'm gonna just refinish all those and make them match, but I think I might glue this floor down. So for these 2 floors I've laid down, I did this one yesterday, and I've just been sanding and filling in holes that I left, and I did this sometime long ago. So I cut out all the pieces I needed to custom size for these and notched them, but I didn't glue these down. So I'm gonna do that now. Danny's at a pool party, which is stressing me out because Omicron is just like going crazy with version 5, and he's decided that he doesn't want to take precautions anymore or wear masks anymore because it's just so black and white to him. He's like, it doesn't do anything. If it doesn't protect you 100%, he says it doesn't do anything at all. So it's frustrating for me and scary because if he gets sick, I think we'll all get sick because you're contagious before you know it. But yeah, he's doing that, so I'm gonna do this. It's already after 3 because painting these things takes so long. I did just get a package I ordered yesterday because Amazon is just speedy like that. This is so heavy. This is chipboard, so sheets of pressed cardboard, and I'm going to use this for the walls. Hopefully I'll be able to cut through to cut the windows out. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to use it for the roof because I'd have to use 2 pieces. I think I'm going to have a board cut for that I can, and make a garden up here. Maybe even with a greenhouse, and just ways to hide battery boxes because I want to have a lot of lighting. So yeah, that's where I am. I need to eat this protein bar first up. Gluing and protein bar. And lots of sanding of this furniture and painting. And I need to order more white paint because I'm using this for this as well as my pet portraits. So, oh, let me just show you this little ice cube because it's so cute. I do like this fridge a lot, but yeah, it's not gonna go in a modern one. There's a little ice cube with an ice pick. There's a lot of homemade food that my mom made that I'm going to be touching up because she didn't seal these with like a glaze, or she did it dissolved. There's a little salad, how cute. I guess she glazed that pot. But I do see like pies and stuff that are not glossy. But yeah, alright, I'm just wasting time. Bye. Sanding this floor and I got inspired. I decided I would leave a spot for wires to go down to the 3 floors. I already glued down all this. I had glued down this too. I had to rip up part of a board and it split right here, so it's wet because it's drying the glue. But I have a hole there so it can go straight through all the way down. The hole comes out right here. Where's my finger? Right there. So I should be able to put wiring inside the walls if I don't attach the walls right away. So I don't know, but I'm gonna need wires sooner than later so I can at least run the cables. I guess they're not cables, they're wires. Cable sounds larger. But if I at least get some wires run down inside the walls and coming out into each room, then I should be able to splice things together. So I need to look into that. I don't know what lighting I need in each room. But yeah, the day's going too fast. And it's gonna be back to the regular week. I need to do a lot of portrait painting. Make progress on that. I'm gonna have to feed everybody soon. Danny's not home. I did get a message from him saying that the house he was at was amazing or something. Something about lawyer money. Anyway, going back to it. Or not see, I don't know if anybody watches this. I'm getting ready for Sebastian's bedtime, but I guess he's watching some sort of a Power Ranger show and it's not over yet. So I assume I'll see him soon. But hi, it was Sunday. You saw me partway through the day. It was almost 4. I just continued working. Oh, squeaky door. I continued working on that dollhouse. I was doing a little makeover on the furniture I chose for the bedroom out of what we already had. And yes, I like to use black Sharpie to make furniture black. It is my apparently his tail was sticking out the door. Excuse me, Dino. There we go. I wish that they had a white Sharpie that could go over brown wood, because it just, oh, it's so nice. It doesn't get all clumpy and thick like painting furniture, so you still see the wood grain. And like if you do a light coat, you even see it's like the black brown, the famous black brown of IKEA, and you can stop there, or you can do a thicker coat. And man, it's messy here. He was playing with all the toys, and then his basket's downstairs, so his laundry is exploding. Yeah, you can make it thicker. What is going on? You can make it, oh, I'm a hot mess. I just hit my elbow. You can make it opaque black. But I have one more piece I've pulled aside so far, and that's that dresser. That'll be a little harder because I don't want to accidentally color in the mirror, and I've got handles to deal with. But yeah, I might bring that dresser and some Sharpies up and leave it on what we call the school table. But Jax never does school there. He does it up in his room. So as you saw, I took over for my painting. I'll be there a lot painting tomorrow. So I might take a break at some point to color the dresser. Anyway, yeah, just gonna get ready for tomorrow. They are still paving our neighborhood, and everybody's like all up on our street parking because they're not doing the street out front of my house. That is a neighborhood run street. County runs that big one and another one, so they're redoing that. So everybody's parking on our street. I don't want to go anywhere and lose my spot. I'm going to walk places, I guess, tomorrow. But for some reason around us, everything has gone out of business and left. Like we don't even have a Starbucks walkable anymore. Best I can do is that little coffee shop you saw us at on Friday, which I don't really like most of their coffee. But I could walk there. I can deal with their Americanos. They're just a little bit light and citrusy for me. I think I'm super sensitive to that flavor. I like the dark bitter burnt coffee. But I'll probably just be home because I know some point in the day tomorrow I have another Zoom with the dog rescue peeps. Oh, Whiskers. Danny gave me this. I don't even know. We were at our townhouse, so like 20 years ago or something. I almost donated him. We had a dog that was a Rottie and a Shar-Pei, so I was collecting those. I gave the Shar-Pei to my neighbor who loves Shar-Peis, and she has Shar-Peis. And then I had a Chow Shepherd. So I had the stuffed animal of the shepherd. But I didn't have a Chow. I would have kept that one. I did donate the German Shepherd, and Sebastian had played with it for a few minutes after I took it out of the closet and put it in the box. And then he's like, oh, where'd that shepherd go? The next day I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I donated it. But I have another one in the closet. And it was this one, and this has become one of his beloved friends. And I've actually gotten addicted to sleeping with it. He keeps taking it back and leaving me with nobody. So let's see if he notices if I put him there. I actually slept with a stuffed animal up until pretty much I got married. And it is Cuddles. I sleep on my stomach. Imagine the phone is the bed. And I would be like this with him under the shoulder. Like I even had to pack him on trips. And then the other stuffed animal I have right here, this is Whiskers actually. And I got Whiskers when I was 2. This was made by my mom. Stuff and such. I'm just babbling. I don't even know what it's like for. Yeah, I guess I was just kind of saying it's gonna be around the house, time-lapsey kind of day. I'm gonna have to be around because we didn't set in stone the time, but maybe we will walk if it's nice out. I don't anticipate a Panera date this week. I don't think I can bring myself to do it since my dear friend is in the midst of it, and one of her 2 daughters has joined her in isolation, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna give that time. As it is, I'm just gonna be stressing out anytime Danny clears his throat or sniffles or says his head hurts, which is all the time because he gets a lot of headaches. Because he was just at a party all day, luckily outside, but Omicron does not play. Does not play. Okay, I'm assuming he's gonna come up soon, and I'm not even dressed. But I'm gonna go do that, and I'm going to braid because this white up here means I've got 30 more braids to go. I took the day off yesterday, but this just came. I've never bought brown hair dye in my life, and I'm hoping I can dilute it to match my natural color. I've got those gingers, and I've got, oh my gosh, little baggy avalanche. I always have baggies up here for packing toiletries. Yeah, I'm hoping I can mix up the right color dark blonde because my roots match really, really well with the sugar blonde I'm putting in. But then you get to the bleached parts. So I need to dye those, but temporarily because I like to keep my options open. I know that bleached hair is just going to continue to crumble off because it is dead. And I'm fine with that. Right now, long term, I'm fine with just growing out my hair and doing dark colors and a mix of dark blonde with bright colors. I know that's how it's going, sorry. But I would like to keep my bangs ombre bleached so I can do bold colors there. So I'm really babying my bangs. And that's the only spot, except for like a bottom layer down here where my bleached hair is pretty healthy. So I just got Facebook spam, like some weird tag. Anyway, gotta go. Good night, friends. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.